All right, welcome. Let's go ahead and let people know that we are live, and then get started, guys. Hello. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Hey, Ethan, how's it going, man? Welcome. All right, what event do we have here? Archaeology event. Okay. Yo, Vince, how's it going? We Alec, welcome. I was ping. What's up? I'm okay, man. I'm okay. We got 9 people watching instantly. 12 people. Welcome, everyone. All right. Let's start with my main account's farm. Just go ahead and do all those. Send out the farms, and then we'll actually go ahead and start from max level newbie account. As that is in a dire need for some equipment updates. And then we'll also go ahead and play around with tier lists later. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play around with tier lists later. Kind of giving all Rise of Kingdoms guide with that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go today. The man is back at it again. Not the farm. Who uses farm? Well, this is a T4 troop farm filling rally farm. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, let's go ahead and start from our max level newbie account. I really hope, and like 100%, I really hope. Yes. Let's go. Hunt for history, guys. Hunt for history. Because sometimes like it doesn't like really go to hunt for history. Like I was really worried that we're gonna have the egg event here. So yeah, that's good. Go ahead and do some daily stuff first. You know, send out some dispatches. And you know, to do the daily stuff. I think I do need to farm farms a little bit. Because I think that would allow me to get some of the free hammers. You know what I mean, guys? Can't be missing out on those free hammers, guys. So while we're doing some homeworks here, we're gonna go ahead and let all of that figure out in the background. Ooh, 10 Mehmet heads. Not bad at all. Got some enough gems though. Yeah, we got enough gems to go through 15th floor, I think. Even with my luck. Even with my luck is more important. And then yeah, I have just one piece left for my Tutmos. For the full Dragon Breast set on my Tutmos account. So that'll be really nice, guys. That'll be really nice. go ahead and check out what's going on here, though.
You gotta have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race.
There's no, yeah, there's no accessories, right? Okay, so I just gotta go after the Dragon Breath boost blueprint fragment. So, well up and get 2 T5 farms like Boom. Boom has 2 T5 farms. I thought Boom has 1. No? Or are you calling his KVK2 account farm? Hey yo, then if that's the case, you got some serious spice coming up against Boom. Mr. spent some money on that account. One farm, one former flag filler? Really? How do you know all this? Like, Boom is in my kingdom, and I don't even know all that. I know he has 1 account at the very least. But, yeah, beyond that, I don't know. He did ONG like he is wild? What do you mean ONG? Am I too old to understand the young people? Is that what it is? I don't know if he still spills with his filler. I'm sure he's gonna be fine. Although I don't know if he's gonna actually play on this main account now, right? Because he did say, hey, I don't know if I'm going to play on both accounts, which I thought was kind of weird, but... Because, you know, 2 accounts is fine if they don't have overlapping war, right? Loki, you're jealous? What are you jealous about, man? There's nothing to be jealous about, anything. Alright, let's get started, guys. I'm gonna start recording for a video. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Moosey Gaming here, and today on our max level newbie account, we're gonna be doing some hammer and potentially... Oh, we don't have a dig event in the vortex? Okay, well then we're just gonna play around with the dig event in my max level newbie account only. Now, as you guys can see, thank you, Andrea, for letting me know. As you guys can see, my max level newbie account has full Dragon Breath set except for the boost. And doing that would actually give me that 6-piece bonus of 5% archer health, which I think will be a big upgrade for my account. Especially considering the fact that I will have to... I might be able to crit it. But with my luck, I'm not too sure if that's going to happen or not. So let's just go ahead and get started. I do have 5 marches out farming the hammers on the field. So if we run out, we're going to be able to do that. Let's first do some of these. I did prepare some of those hammer packages so that I can actually hit floor 15, which is what I need. Right now I have about... How many pieces do I have? Yeah, I have 12 pieces. I have 14 pieces, actually, if I count the universals. Yeah, so I need to hit the... Yeah, I need to hit the 15th floor. And if we get lucky, we might be able to craft it today. So that's gonna be all fun, guys. That's gonna be all fun. What do I wanna set this on? I think I wanna do a Karuak's Humility. Maybe. actually, I am thinking about doing building building a cavalry first. So maybe I should do a cavalry. I'm not a big fan of this set though. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, 80 hammers to start with. Hopefully, we're not as unlucky as we have been so far on this account today. And so far, not so good. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, that's more acceptable, I guess. It's not the worst. I didn't go to the last one like I did multiple times on this account. Oh god. Okay, that's actually about average. All right, let's go. Come on. Okay. Ooh, okay. Luckiest lure so far today. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's do another dig. Come on. Please. Oh. Okay. Today, not too bad, guys. Today, not too bad. All right, I gotta choose really carefully. Yeah. Dragon Breath Boost. There you go. All right, hopefully I get it very soon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, that's average. Today I'm getting average luck, guys. Today I'm getting average luck. So, yeah. Not too bad. Oh. Second time. Oh. Am I above average luck today? Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but my massive limit account, which is the account that I'm in right now, is cursed. So yeah, that's not bad at all. Is there anything that I should get? Like that is like a must get right now? I already have 4. I have 4 blueprints of this, which is funny. I'll get the Heart of Satan. What if I get unlucky with Heart of the Same, right? If I don't crit it. Okay, that's more like my usual luck. But we're halfway there. And yeah, it's not too bad so far. Go ahead and find. Oh, I'm lucky today. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is when we start doing the gems. Oh! Man, that was an accident. I usually go outside and then work inside. But that was an accident and it worked. Okay. 10th floor, guys. Maybe we can finish a 40 hammer. Very unlikely. But if I do, that would save me a lot of gem. Okay. Yeah. That's more like my luck. Okay. Alright. It's fair. It's fair. I'm down to my last 5 floor though. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. I'll take that. There you go. Alec got us the leaderboards. Destroyer. You got Alex, the leaderboard is right there. Alright, yeah, so. I don't know if I can do it with 17, but. Uh-oh. Okay, let's get a little more. I don't want to overbuy, though. Oh, okay. Now 2 more floors to go with 20 hammers. Let's let one of them do with auto. Come on, auto. Okay. Yo, even autos in my favor. All right. One last floor. No. Okay, 2 more floors. Okay. I miscounted. Misread the floor numbers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. Let's auto. Oh, okay. Last floor. Last floor, guys. Last floor. 7. Okay, not too good. Uh-oh. Do 5 at a time. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay. Now that concludes my full blueprint. I think I'll also get hold on. I can actually forge it right now. But before I do that, let's go ahead and combine the blueprint. That should give me Vanquisher, which is fine. And then we can go craft it. Alright. Alright, moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. Destroyer, why are you so interested in other kingdoms' business, man? But I'll show you guys. Alliance power, yeah. Alliance number 1, 4.7 billion. 3.8 billion for the second one. And then third, 3.4 billion. So, yeah, obviously a very, very massive kingdom with a bunch of different people who are very, very strong. What is this? Oh, I thought that was a... Yeah, I thought that was Mango for a second. Yeah, there you go. There's Mango. No crit, I think. Yo. Man, you can't be saying that, man. You know how unlucky I've been on this account. Alright, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Can I crit this? Will Musa crit the final Dragon Breath set? Come on, guys. I need your support. How many T5s do you have? I don't know. Oh, you asked for KP? Alright, well, in the meantime, let's go for KP. There you go. We got some... Oh, we got... Yeah, this is Mango. 4.1 billion KP. Angry Orange, 1.4. Do you Che 1.3? Easy crit. Yeah, I know. What's up with those Novos, guys? What's up with those Novos? It's just this feeling. I don't know, man. You gotta be supportive of your streamer, sir. You gotta be supportive of your streamer. Alliance KP. God. There you go. 37 billion for the first one, 11 billion on the second one, 11.8 billion on the third one. You got that? All right. Can I get some yes votes? I don't feel good about crafting it at 25% chance. Having 7 players over 1 billion KP and KPK1 as well. I know. Yeah. This kingdom is bust. Like, it's like so good right now. They going into K2 and 69 and 65 have way more. I see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, if I get a crit on this Dragon Breath boost, that would be really nice. Hey. 40% on yes. Can I get one more yes, please? I want to craft it when it's like at least 50% positive, guys. Or have one of you knows to move into yes, please. Come on, one more guy to move to yes, then I'll craft it. Just change your vote, man. Change your vote. Can I vote personally? No, I cannot vote. All right, let's just end it. Those non-believers, guys, non-believers in the chat. All right, I'm gonna prove you guys all wrong and get a crit on this. I think. You can't change? Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm gonna prove you all wrong and then crit this, guys. Alright. Wait, am I even like... I'm out of gold almost. Okay. Well, anyways. Let's go ahead and crit this, guys. Dragon's Breath Boost. There you go. I've been saying this name all wrong, but DB boost, basically. Dragon's Breath Boost. Let's go craft it. Come on, give me at least one crit. I failed 5 times last time. Come on. There you go. There you go. I'm not completely cursed today. There you go, guys. There you go. At least one crit. It makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be always unlucky. There you go, guys. Go ahead and craft that. Have that equipped. Oh. I can't even equip it because they're all not home. As long as the... Oh my god, you guys went way too far. 3 minutes? Yo, screw this. I'm gonna... I'm gonna teleport here. Told you, easy crit. Never in doubt. Yes, Worm was the only one who believed in me, man. Worm was the only one who believed in me. And then Alec is like, no, yeah. Well, Alec had it all wrong. He's like, oh, there's that weird feeling that you're gonna get it not credit. There you go. I proved you wrong. Musa, check 3865. No, stop asking me to do stuff, man. Open. Yeah, don't. Stop asking me to do stuff. All right, let's get that shoe on our Tutmos. What does that give me? Okay, I get 3% attack, 3% skill damage, 5% health. What is that? 41%. 70.5%. So I get like 78.5% total stats. That's not too bad. Although this was a little bit of a rip. How you doing, Musa? Hey, Kirk. How's it going, man? I did really, really well. I did really, really well, man. I got a really, really lucky on my crit. On Dragon's Breath Boots. Man, I'm having a hard time pronouncing that. But this is gonna be my baby. Dragon's Breath Boost. Oh boy. At least one of them crit out of the 6 that I crafted. Alright, let's test this guy out for a run. Let's see if I got a lot stronger, which I doubt, but hey. Well, I mean, he did his job. The Tutmos YC at least did his job, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Go ahead and share that with the chat here, though. Finally finished. Wait, what is this? Oh, 3 tries? Man, that is wild. Well, anyways, for those of you who are watching it on YouTube, yep, I finally broke my curse on my max level newbie account, aka Musa Gaming Restart number 1. And I have a really strong set for my budget level on this account. Now, I don't know if I should actually pivot towards cavalry march, like having a full cavalry march, which was the original plan. Or actually start working on, you know, critting and all that stuff on my Tutmos. Well, we'll have to see. I think I'll probably work on getting like a full epic version of cavalry first. Because going to KVK3, I was thinking about running Arthur and Achilles. That's what I was hoping to get on top of Qinshuang YSG. So we'll think about it. We'll think about it. We still got plenty of time. I mean, with my Tutmos complete, you know, I'm just gonna slowly iconic all this at the end of the day. So I'm fine with what we have so far. If you guys did enjoy today's video, though, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys. Ooh, look at Pierce. Oh my god. Whoops. And as always, for those of you who are in the live stream, I'm not going to turn off the live stream 28 minutes into the live stream. But for those of you who are watching this at home from YouTube, I'll see y'all in the next video, guys. Peace. Alright, that was fun. What's going on here? Yeah, destroy it, bro. Stop making me look at the leaderboards, dude. Like it's kind of disrupting the stream. And I was recording, so and I'm not really. Yeah, when I tell you to stop, just stop, dude. highly suggest getting infantry after archers. But I'm a cab gang. Yo, Mafu, look at my majestic dragon breast set, dude. I got a critted shoes. Critted dragon breast boost. I finally broke the curse. Cav is better because infantry has new commander coming. Well, actually, yeah, now I think about it, the infantry new commander is coming too. Well, yeah, we'll think about it. I think if like the new infantry is like super OP, maybe I'll think about it, but yes, Hokage, Balti, like I can finally contribute to the kingdom. How close are you to VIP 15? I don't know. I haven't really invested in VIPs anymore. Very close though. It helped a lot, the fact that we had Mango in this kingdom. Like, yeah, I saw a lot of gold chests. So yeah, that has not been too bad. Infantry has 2 new commanders in February, I think. I thought it was January, you know? I thought it was January. Yeah, cavalry, yeah, I think it was January, but maybe they'll just announce it in January and then actually release them in February, who knows. But that was a big W, guys. That was a big W. Now I don't need to worry too much about this account. Like if I have this, I think no one will really judge me. You know what I mean? And KVK 2, or even like into Season of Conquest, this is actually a pretty good set. Yeah, so I'm okay. At least I'll run a kick-ass Qinshi Huang YSG. Hopefully. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, look at those mango. Ample archaeology maxed out. Yo, let's go. Maski also gold chest. Man, he's maxing out the shop every day, isn't he? Go, dude. Oh, there's a lot of people who's maxing out ample archaeology, though. That's good. It helps me out for sure. I've been trying to do a lot more researches and all that stuff on this account. Although I know that I need to finish the whole econ tree, but yeah, so that's why I'm kind of like low on that to a degree. But yeah, with whatever gems that I have from now on, I'm gonna most likely focus on, you know, things like this, right? I need to level 25 quarry for me to actually get the tavern 25 for me to actually get everything else kind of, you know, level 25. Right? I think level 25 watchtower, yeah, requires a wall. So taverns, all those things I'll probably slowly work on. And speaking of which, let's just go ahead and work on that right now. Oh, I have a lot of building speed ups at the very least. I'm also thinking about building a siege march here too. You get all those chat bubbles. Crush the top 2 guy in our kingdom in today's KE event. Yo, let's go, Kirk. That's what's up. That's what's up, sir. Yeah, I'm trying to like get all those engineering commanders. Yeah, I just need to unlock Catherine. That's my wife's name, by the way. TMI, but that's my wife's name. Yeah, so I heard she's pretty good though. While I'm bored? Don't worry yet. Don't worry. I got you, sir. I got you. All right, let's go ahead and send out some of those farms out. And then we're gonna go ahead and check on what's going on in the Project Vortex. How about that, yeah? Dude, look at all those people who didn't finish their nose. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, let's go check out Project Vortex, guys. Cheating on the wife in game is crazy. I don't know what you're talking about, man. It's a game character. Hey, man. Hey, read mails. What's going on? What is going on in Project Vortex? Important. Break MG rules and you'll be zero. No excuse of translation or didn't read mails. Okay. We got some Charles Martel Midas Governor event. Okay. AO registration. Alright, they're all good people. They're all good people, so we just need the Charles. Yeah, we need the whales to get the Charles Martel. That's what's up. Yeah, because like Charles Martel is like the only garrison that you have in KBQ 1, possibly into KBQ 2. So yeah, that's understandable. When we get Musa's face reroll, probably never. You guys don't need my face. What are you talking about, guys? Yeah, you guys don't need my face. Ooh, okay. Go ahead and finish that. And get another one started. There you go. Slowly working up that training or research. Wait, what event is going on in Project Vortex though? Nothing, right? Yeah, we don't even have the event, like equipment event started. So Project Vortex is actually really lucky. Because of the fact that we have gotten a Thanksgiving event, right? Not a lot of kingdoms actually get the equipment event that early. But yeah, Project Vortex was lucky enough to have that. That was amazing. Sub G, yo, Raphael, how's it going, man? Click the check to show you read the mail in all alliances sent. Okay, I did not. Yeah. There's no trick, right? I don't have to press red or something to actually read it. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I would have not done that. Musa, chat bubbles, they added a skip button in the top right. Chat bubbles? Oh, you mean all those? Oh, they added the skip button. Yo! That's cool. Okay, that means I can get free gold key every single time without going through all those weird chats. Okay, let's do that right now. Let's go through all the chat dialogues, get the free gold keys, and we'll open them all together. Thank you, Mafu. I just clicked check because I read it. Oh. Yeah, I tend to not do that in a lot of different scenarios. Yes, Mulan, I would like to talk to you, but not really. Come on, just give me the gold keys. Okay. Okay, don't remind me again. I don't need to talk to y'all. Just give me the gold key. Wait, where's everyone else? If I do this, do they reset? Okay. Can we get 10 gold keys like this? Oh, 7. Okay, whatever. Hey, Kaneki, how's it going, man? I'm doing fine, sir. Hope you're doing okay, too. Alright, let's open all the gold keys that we just got for free by talking to a bunch of commanders. Come on, Pierce. Sunzu, a little too late, I would say. Sunzu's a little too late, but it's okay. I can use that for pre-KBK. Met is nice. I don't have Met yet. Okay. I have to stop getting Siage cock sculptures. Like, I don't need him, but he keeps showing up wanting to be my friend. I don't know, man. Sometimes there are those people that you just don't want to be friends with, and Siyak is one of them for me, unfortunately. He likes me, but I don't really like him back too much. It is what it is. Mafu everywhere, but his live stream for real. What do you mean? Mafu is living right now? I'm fine. Just a little tired, almost 2 a.m. for you. Hey, man, get some sleep. Get some sleep. I appreciate that you showed up. But, yeah. If you need to go, man, I'm not gonna blame you, sir. Get some sleep. Come back, wake up later. Maybe watch some of the videos that I post as highlights. Alright, we're gonna go through all the accounts, by the way. So just for today's agenda, and then we're gonna actually play around with the tier maker later. Because it's been a while since I've done one of those guide videos, right? So I'm gonna do a guide video for like free to play KBK 1, KBK 2, Season of Conquest, and then like the mid spender, low spender, whale for each troop type, maybe. Maybe I'll just do it by troop type instead of going all the way. So stick around, guys. Stick around. I have thought through the plan for today's stream. So yeah, you guys are in luck today. I usually just turn on and just just play Rising Kingdoms. So you guys are in luck. I got Troy Zone 5 tomorrow. Very excited. Yeah, Troy looks very fun. Did you guys all watch that Chaskis video where he actually ambushed the 4th down? Man, that was pretty cool. The fact that they had like full rage when they ambush an enemy. That was a well executed development at first, I will say. Man, I lost to everyone, didn't I? Aye. Yeah, Troy War is what I really wanted to try out, to be honest with you. But we didn't really have that story for my main account. So we gotta play the Tides of War once again. Which I feel like is very unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm excited about those videos tomorrow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll have 2 for you ready as you wake up, sir. With everyone who's here participating as active participants, I'm assuming. Alright. How much speed ups do I have even? I have like 4 days. Okay, I have more speed ups than I thought. I do want to finish this though. If I can finish this within this timing, maybe that will be really, really good. Maybe I'll get a couple goldas. But yeah, the speed ups has been a real pain. Yes, Musa videos in the morning. Yes, sir. But you guys don't need to go that far, because you'll be watching this very, very soon. All right. Courier station. Not being really that nice to me today. Although I am doing looser scroll a little bit. Let's just go ahead and finish the dailies with the trainings. How about that? I have like 50 days of speed ups and just no resources. Yeah, I had to go out of my way to find the resources, if you know what I mean. You know, they gotta bring those Oasis Bazaar thing into KBK 1 and 2, guys. Like, man, we need some resources. Subscribe, keep it going. Thank you so much, Hamayoshi. Welcome, welcome, sir. I don't know if I said your name wrong. I do apologize if I did. But yeah, welcome, welcome, sir. Haha, where can I find 6 days of speed ups though? Yo, what's going on? Alec, why you gotta be peeking on my city, sir? Are you seeing if you can zero me or not? Do I have to recall my troops back? Is that what's going on? Aren't you in contact with Lilith? No, I'm not. I am apprentice creator. I am in non-disclosure agreement. So if I reveal something that I'm not supposed to, then I get punished. But apprentice is basically like, I think like a very surface level. Like Mafu is a partner, so he might be different. Or maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong, Mafu? Am I under contract with Lilith? Hey, I didn't say anything. I said I had to go out of my way to get the resources. You're joking. Are you though? I feel like Alec would just devour me when I'm sleeping. You know, those sleep rays. Hama, welcome, welcome. And I will salute to you too, sir. And thank you so much for subscribing. Alright, I think we use some action points so we can come back later. Maybe we can join one of those guys, but my troops gotta come back. You know what's like the worst thing about not having troops though? Like you can't really join the rallies because like you have like no troops at all. That's the worst thing. Like I can send like what, like 70,000 T4s when I join rallies. And that's the horrible thing. All right, let's go ahead and move to my main account though. Yeah, let's move to my main account. Cool. Well, we gotta start off by bragging my main account's main rally armaments because I recently finished it. And you guys know how proud I am with my Delta formation. Delta formation switch. You're welcome. Are you new in the game? Or you have another big account? He's new, very new. Yeah. This account is obviously only 4 years old, so very new, very new. Only one of the best rally setup in the game. But yes, very new. You know, obviously the equipment's total garbage. You know, like, yeah. There's everyone has better gear than I do. Everyone has better gear than I do. But very new, definitely. Yeah. 4 years is like a baby, right? No, not even 4 years. 3 years and 9 months. Oof, I almost screwed that up. I almost screwed that up. Hammer event on my main account? Do I even need one though? What do I need in my main? How many pieces do I have? I can do this, but I don't want to spend money on my main account anymore until the KBK starts. Nice equipment, yeah. Yeah, I can try to iconic for my second cap game. Maybe that might be good. But yeah, I don't really need to do it right now, so this is like not my top priority. Xinxiang is all credit, so it's fine. Bai Chi. Maybe the gloves. Maybe the gloves. No, I'm okay. I'll learn to have some patience, sir. I'll learn to have some patience. I played before COVID-19. I don't know. I don't have many years. How long is that though? You have played for much longer than I did. I only started playing like after COVID, I think. Musa dropping gold chests, or am I reading the live title wrong? You're reading the live title wrong. Perk is like, no, you're not reading it wrong. Hey, guys, stop messing with me, guys. Oh, we got Arthur for the travel, guys. Yo, we know our boy Arthur will get us legendary inscription from the travels, right? Let's see. Arthur? You disappointed me once, Arthur. Come on. Give me a legendary inscription, please. Are you one more chest? One more? Screw you, Arthur. Okay. That did not go so well. That did not go so well. We're about to bench Arthur whenever the new cavalry commander does come around. One more chance. Go. Okay, fine. One more chance. All right, we're about to yeah. That's all Raphael's fault. Will you be getting the KBK bow later on or staying on the set? So like here's the thing, right? For me, I don't think I can go move on to KBK bow or helmet for my Qinshiwang. Simply because I already have 4-piece Dragon Breast set, right? Not 6-piece. And I built leadership boots and pants already for him, right? So I don't think I should be crafting KBK bow and helmet on this one. Instead, I will be getting iconics on my Bai Chi though. I know that like my infantry like has been my weakness so far. But with credit iconic helmet, credit helmet, credit KBK helmet, and credit hammer of the sun and moon, I feel like I should just iconic this to iconic 4. You know what I mean? The KBK sets are actually really, really valuable. So, and you know, obviously we have like bazillion pieces of those Eternal Night, and like bazillion pieces of those Hope Cloaks, right? So yeah, I might just work on infantry. I know I don't really like infantry. Sorry, those of you who are listening to this, they're like infantry mains, I'm sorry. But like I'm not really a big fan of infantry. And my formation's not too bad on infantry, to be honest, right? If the new pincer formation, pincer 2.0 comes around in the game, like 50... What is that? 50... No, 35.8%? Yeah, that's not too bad. Although my Qin Wang's armaments are not too bad too. Right? So I have Fit and Hardy, which is 7% health. 7% extra health. This is already 10.2% if I just count all damage as 1%. 10.2%. So this is 29.7%. 29.9%. Yeah, it's not too bad if I count the 7% extra health. That's like 36% with a lot of health. So yeah, my what's this called? My archer set is also not too bad. But I don't think I'll be crafting again the KBK weapon and helmet just because of the fact that I have 4-piece dragon breast set. That 3% extra skill damage you don't really get anywhere. And then leadership pants and boost I already critted for archer, so yeah. Well, maybe if I make another set, I might consider it. But right now, yeah, I'll more likely focus on the Bai Chi set after I'm done with my Full Chubing. Like, I think I'll just make the boost iconic 2, which I don't have the blueprint for. And then the chest piece iconic 4. And then ring and horn. Let's see if I can crit the ring. And then iconic 2 on both. Iconic 4 on both, actually. So that I can eventually use this as a secondary garrison. Right? And then I'll kind of work on Qin Huang, then Bai Chi. But we'll see. And I still don't have a 5th March, technically speaking, so. You already came halfway, don't back down now. I'm not listening to Mr. Raphael, sir. You're cunning evil, sir. You're cunning evil. I'll not be listening to your cunning words, sir. Although, actually, now I think about it, you guys are in luck because I think I might have some transmutation stuff. Oh, I already claimed it yesterday. Never mind. You guys are not in luck. I've been saving up some speed ups though, so I'm doing a little better. Season report. Kingdom Center season, off season before season of conquest. What is this mail? I've never heard of this mail. But anyways, and we have a KBK coming out finally, which I'm very, very excited about. Yeah, we have a KBK happening very, very soon. Well, December 24th, which is what? 2 weeks back? So yeah, I'm very excited about this. Although I'm waiting for my laptop so that I can play Rise of Kingdoms and stream to you guys when I'm down in LA. My wife's family lives down in LA, so I do need to go down there. I was gonna stream it on that one, but because it's a Black Friday deal that I got, it got delayed so much. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on to our main dish for today. And let's start recording, guys. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Moosey Gaming here, and today we have a very interesting video today, and that is we're gonna play around with the tier list. Here during the live stream, we're joined by the chat. So say hi to the chat. But today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do troop type guide. No, Rise of Kingdoms guide for commanders using the tier list. Now, here's how it works. I'm gonna actually pull up troops. The basic commanders that you'll be using in KVK 1, KVK 2, and Season of Conquest in Rise of Kingdoms. And I'll give you like your march setup based on your budget level, based on your main troop type. So we'll start off with infantry mains. And then in KVK 1, obviously infantry mains would start with a lot of commanders like, I don't know, Sun Tzu, right? So those commanders will be very, very useful for us to have. And then, if you're a whale, then you should be using these marches. If you're not whale, you should be using these marches. All that fun stuff for KVK 1, KVK 2, KVK 3 / Season of Conquest. And maybe potentially touch the rally and garrison part of it too. So let's do that too. Let's go ahead and move a bunch of different rally garrison commanders that I pre-uploaded for you all. Although I don't know if Eleanor Hera is actually something that I should get at this point. Got a lot of Hectors. I got Gengam Chans. I got Ashurbanipal. I got Kapoor. I got a bunch of those things all ready for you guys. Although it is a little bit of rip that I didn't actually move them right before starting, which I didn't think through. Right? So let's take a moment. Let's take a moment to actually move all those guys upward. And I have all of those guys saved up, so don't worry if you're ever in need of replacing any of those guys. Although I do think I need more. Go find more Achilles heads. Wait. Where do I have Achilles heads? Yeah, because I think I need a lot of Achilles heads. Do I not have Achilles saved up? Yo. That's a bit rip. But we'll improvise. Don't worry yet. We'll improvise as always. Where's Achilles at? Do I really not have Achilles uploaded? Yo, that is a big rip. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll count those as Achilles, okay? Let's see. We'll have a bunch of Charge Martel, because Charge Martel is really important. We'll have a bunch of Minamotos, YSG. Oh yeah, we'll have some. Yeah, we'll have some Saladins. Hanekivans, yeah, I don't think is really that relevant, so we'll just put one there. A lot of Qinshi 5 bars is always necessary. There you go. I don't think Nevsky is really that relevant anymore, so we're gonna ignore Nevsky. Sorry, Nevsky. Oh, two boosts. Yeah, definitely. And Metmez. Tokus. Yes, we need a lot of Tokus. And Gorgos. Oh, Pierce, yes. I think this is more than enough for us to start off with, right? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start off with free to play. Well, a main troop. Main troop. Let's start off with infantry. Yeah, main troop infantry. Then I'm gonna basically do this free to play, low spender, mid spender, whale, kraken, rally, gears. So basically, I'm gonna have up here what troops that we're actually doing. Let's just go ahead and just say infantry. And then I'm gonna give you a commander pairing that you should be using as a free-to-play player, low spender, miss spender, whales, kraken, into season of into KVK1, pre-KVK, KVK1, KVK2, season of conquest. How about that, guy? All right, let's start with free to play. So if you're infantry and if you're in free KVK, I would say you gotta use Sun Tzu. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're free to play or not, actually. If you're infantry main, you gotta use Sun Tzu. If you're playing Rise of Kingdoms, you gotta use Sun Tzu, actually. So, yeah, free to play KVK1. I think the best march that you can possibly bring out on the field, though, is actually Sun Tzu and Ethelfled. Does everyone agree with this? Right? If you're free to play and you're trying to run a march, single march in Rise of Kingdoms, I think Sun Tzu Ethelfled might be the best play there. And, you know, some people might think, okay, Sun Tzu Ethelfled is good, but Musa, it's actually really difficult for you to get Ethelfled, enough Ethelfled heads for you to have Ethelfled leveled up. Well, guess what? Until you have enough heads of Ethelfled, I think you should use Bjorn Iron. Bjorn, what's Bjorn's last name? Sir Bjorn. What is your last name, sir? Bjorn Ironhide? Ironside. Yeah, Bjorn Ironside. So I think this is probably the only way that you can run infantry as a free-to-play. Right? Have Sun Tzu, then use Bjorn as either primary for Sun Tzu or have Ethelfled as a secondary to Sun Tzu is how I would run it. Now, if you're entering low spender zone though, I'll say you should run Sun Tzu YSG, right? If there's one commander that you can use as a low spender in Rise of Kingdoms, I think that should be YSG. I didn't put it as free to play because if you're free to play, you're not gonna maybe be able to get YSG to even 5111, which is when YSG becomes really, really strong. But if you're a low spender, I think Sun Tzu YSG might be the best play here. What do you guys think? Does everyone agree? All right, let's go ahead and move on. And then if you're a mid spender, then it kind of opens up a few other options. I would say mid spenders when you can actually look into getting Charge Mertel YSG. Let's actually swap those places because that should not be a legend. That should not be an expertise YSG that you're using as a low spender most likely. And as you're entering the mid spender zone, I think the best pairing that you can technically use in KVK 1 or 2 is actually Charge Mertel YSG. Now, I don't really recommend going into 2 marches as a mid spender in KVK 1 or pre-KVK. But if you want to go into 2 marches, you can technically look into using Pierce with Sun Tzu as well. Let's get an expertise Sun Tzu, actually. Yeah, Pierce and Sun Tzu. So I would say this is probably the right way to run this. That's where I'm actually personally trying to get at. Have Charles Mertel, YSG, and then Pierce and Sun Tzu on my Project Vortex. So I think, yeah, this is probably the 2 march setup that you can possibly like have for like the highest tier of mid spender that wants to run 2 marches on the field. Now, if you do enter the whale category for infantry, I would say this is when you can kind of look into other marches too. You know, you can obviously run Charles Mertel with YSG. Where's YSG at? Yeah, Charles Mertel, YSG. You can also look into Minamoto and Baibars. Or double C, depending on what you want to actually run with those. You can also technically look into running 3 marches. But I don't recommend running Archer unless you have YSG to be able to be paired with Tutmo. So personally speaking, I think if you're running 3 marches in KVK 1, I'll still say Pierce and Sun Tzu. Get expertise Sun Tzu though. Yeah, Pierce Sun Tzu is probably the right play here. We just go ahead and move those. Yeah, as an infantry main, I think these are the ones that you should be using. No, Carl, we ain't zeroing none. What's going on? Are you guys zeroing someone? Now, there is also a different variation of this where you can actually use Charles Mertel and Pierce and then just use Sun Tzu ISG, which is also possible for infantry mains. This just does a lot of damage. So that's also something that you can look into as a whale as well. But if you want to just like focus on one equipment setup, which is what I would recommend, this is what I'll recommend for KBK1 for whale. Now, if you're a Kraken, then the story kind of changes a little bit. Where's Charge Mertel at? Let's get more Charge Mertel, Minamoto, YSG. Pierce, Ethelfled. Where's wait, do I not have, oh, there you go, 5 bars. So if you're a Kraken though, I would still say Forest Martel YSG is still the best. And then Pierce with Sun Tzu. Where's Sun Tzu at? I thought I just pulled Sun Tzu up. There you go. Yeah, Pierce Sun Tzu. And then Minamoto Bybars. And you can then look into Tubu. And Kusanagi, I would say. I have prep season. Oh my gosh, I hate prep season. Yeah. What's the best KVK to line up? I want to run 2 tab marches, 1 infantry. We'll get to that later. We're talking about infantry mains right now. I would say this is probably a good setup with the option of you running Tutmos with Ethelflaed. I think this is probably the best lineup. You know, again, with an option of Charge Metal potentially being used with Pierce, and then, you know, Sun Tzu with YSG. But I think Charge Metal YSG, because a lot of people should be focusing on one setup, should be fine. Pierce, Sun Tzu should be fine for now, for KBK1, at the very least. Now, if you're rallying with KBK1 setup, I think it should still all be Charge Metal YSG. In my opinion. Or should Pierce be placed somewhere there? What do you guys think? Should we put Pierce, Charge Metal in either of those? Rally or Garrison? Maybe Rally might be Pierce, Charge Metal. Charge Metal, Pierce. For KBK1. What do you guys think? Best KBK2 March is Pierce, DJ, in my opinion. I agree with you on that, sir. I agree with you on that. Alex CM still slaps. Also Saladin YSG. Yeah. Those are really good. But I think best KBK2 March is probably Pierce CJ. Is there anything that you guys disagree with this by any chance? This is KBK1. Let me just go ahead and write on the screen. KBK1. Let me just go ahead and move that all the way over to the very top. Top right. There you go. Mina Med Rally is really good. We're talking about infantry main. Let me just write main. Yeah, infantry main right now. Although I would say that Minamoto YSG might be a better rally. Unless you're rallying a city rally, right? If you're running city rally, I think Minamoto Med is really, really good. But if you're not running a city rally, because the damage factor of Med, if you guys look at it, where's Med at? Yeah, this only works if you're damaging city, right? Watchtower and city garrison. So if you go to expertise, yeah, 1350 is okay. But the extra damage that you deal with Med is only possible if you're attacking a city. I think for city rally though, Minamoto Med might be really, really good. So you're right on that. Okay. Everyone in alignment with our KBK1 infantry main. Charlie May City Keeper. Charlie May is not actually available for KBK1. You get it at the end of KBK1, so that's unfortunate. Not even unfortunate though. Yeah, Charlemagne does not have a place in Rising King, to be honest with you. It's just a trophy grandpa at the end of the day. All right, let's go ahead and move on to KVK 2. And let's go ahead and reset everyone. Well, let's reset only the ones that we need to. Yeah. So free to play. As a free to play, KVK 2. What should you run? I think it doesn't really change much as free to play player in KVK 2, no? It's still Sun Tzu Ethelflaed with Bjorn as kind of like a substitute for Ethelflaed. No? Maybe we should start considering Chargement Health Sun Tzu as free to play. I've never been free to play, guys. I've never been free to play, so you guys gotta tell me. Bro, Charlemagne is KVK 2 meta? Really? Sun Tzu YSG maybe? Yeah, I mean, as you enter KVK 2, maybe they'll be able to get like some YSG from gems, you know? Yeah, maybe Sun Tzu YSG with Ethelflaed as an option. I think this might be it. Although I don't want to use the expertise. YSG. It's not supposed to mean anything, but I just don't want to use it. So yeah, I think that might be good. Maybe swap the places between those two. Because even for free, yeah, even as you enter KVK 2, it still might be tough for them to get enough YSG heads for them to use in KVK 2. So that's what I would think. And for low spender, honestly, it does not change too much. You know, charge with Pal YSG, I think. Maybe from KVK 2, maybe you can look into maybe getting Alex. So run Charge Martel YSG, or yeah, maybe this is the right play, right? Charge Martel Alex / YSG. Kusanagi-san is good? Really? Oh no. Do you think so? But I think low spender, this is pretty good, right? Charge Martel Alex, the classic combo. You know what I mean? And then potentially with substitutability with YSG. DJ for low spender for KVK 2? You think it's possible? Because I feel like CJ, you need Pierce, right? You need Pierce and CJ, right? But if KVK 1, you're using Charge Martel YSG. But will people actually invest in Alex nowadays, though? Now I think about it. I feel like instead, they would actually get CJ. Oh, we need a lot of CJ. Now I just realized. We'll worry about that later. Wait, hold on. Where's CJ at even? Where's CJ? There you go. I think we need to add more CJ, guys. Hold on. We're gonna add more CJ, guys. Okay, we have 4 more CJ. While we're at it, we might want to just go ahead and add at our man Achilles. Nah. That's fine. That's fine. All right, we have more CJ. You can transfer CJ to KVK 3 too. You think? Yo, Raven, how's it going, man? Low spender. I think you need to go CJ. I'll just add like this, right? So here's the thing with low spender. I feel like if you're a low spender, you would still be using Charles Martel YSG, right? If you're a low spender, I think you'll still use Charles Martel YSG. But if you're on the higher spender part of the lower spender, I don't know if that means anything. But if you're somewhere between low spender and mid spender, you can technically use CJ, work on him, and then potentially look to kind of, swap him for a different commander into Season of Conquest, right? In KVK 2, you don't get Midas Governor event. You don't get Martel and MG anymore. Yeah, I understand that. I think people should do Siege March for KVK 2. You know what? That's a great point. That's a great point. But I don't want to go over this Siege thing right now because yeah, I can't find. I don't want to find the blue purple Siege. Let's focus on the 3 main marches for now. So yeah, I think this is not a bad place. Like, I don't think you should be working on Pierce necessarily as a low spender. But if there's one other commander that you can work on outside of Charles Martel and YSG as a low spender, I think that's CJ. Yeah, and then you can swap 2 of those commanders as low spenders into Season of Conquest commanders so you can utilize YSG as a pairing for Qin Shi Huang. CJ's like the YSG for Season 2, yeah. It used to be Alex, though. It used to be Alex. Alex used to be the YSG of Season 2. Now CJ might be it. So that's very interesting, you know what I mean? I think we might need more CJ, by the way. Yeah, let's add more CJ. Because I think we'll need him for Rally. We'll need him for Garrison. I don't know about Garrison, to be honest, but I think we'll definitely need him for Rally. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to Misspender. Misspender is probably where you can start looking into Pierce with CJ, right? We can now start kind of investing into commanders that you didn't really use as much in KVK 1. You might be using Pierce already as a Misspender in KVK 1. But if you have to use one Marsh as a Misspender, I think Pierce CJ might be the one Marsh that you should be using in KVK 2. Hey, John, how's it going? Johnny, how's it going? Saladin is not bad for KVK 2. Yeah, I understand. This is infantry main, though. Infantry main. So, yeah. We'll get to Saladin when we get to the cavalry command. And I think that's it. I don't wanna add a second march to a mid spender. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that should be fine. And as you enter Whale, though, I'll say this is when you start having, Charles Martel CJ. I don't know. Here's CJ, Charles Martel YSG. I would say Wales would use Minamoto. Maybe. With Saladin, perhaps? Where's Saladin at? Where's our man Saladin at? Where is Saladin? I thought I added Saladin. Oh, let's just find Saladin here then. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Saladin. I think if you're a whale, I think you'll use those 3 marches in KVK 2. Our dream was up here, CJ. Yeah. Who is CJ? CJ is Chuk Jin-kyung, who is the KVK 2 commander. That was added to KVK 2. This guy does AoE smite damage, 1500 damage. But he does have instant proc from his expertise, I think. No. Instant proc from one of his skill has instant proc. Doesn't he have an instant proc somewhere? Or was it just his skill? Oh, he does not have instant proc, but it was just, yeah, his active skill does smite damage, basically. You guys can see that I clearly did not use CJ, because he was not meta when I was, quote-unquote, growing up. You know what I mean? Expertise? Yeah. Probably not. So I think if you're a whale, you can use 3 marches. One of them cavalry. No. Minamoto. All whales will have Minamoto, so that's fine. If you have Saladin, I think you can use like 5-5-5-1 Saladin if you're a whale, potentially. Then run those. I think that will be fine. If you're a whale as an infantry main. You're learning a lot again. I don't know if this is really learning, but the meta has changed a lot. I don't know if I don't know how much of this is actually true, but I'm just simulating in my head in terms of how this might be kind of like working for KVK 1 players, KVK 2 players. With the commander swaps and, you know, CJ, Takeda, all those commanders in the game, I'm just simulating in my head, right? And then if you go into the Kraken mode, I'll say you gotta add, you know, obviously the pure CJ, right? If you're a pure CJ, I think this is probably number 1. Parchmental YSG is fine. I think Saladin needs to be here too. Yeah, Saladin, Minamoto. And then Tutmos, maybe you can still use it as a Kraken. Maybe Mehmet? Maybe Mehmet with Tutmos might be the best idea for KVK 2 for infantry mains. Let's just go ahead and put Ethelfled just in case. Or, yeah, Ethelfled just in case. There you go. So you'll run 4 marches, up to 4 marches as a Kraken. You can run up to 5 marches, to be honest, but you know, I don't think it's really that important that you run 5 marches. Wait, actually, you're a Kraken. Actually, no. I'm almost 60 days old in the game, definitely learning. Does pure CJ perform better than CMYSG as a rally? I heard that was the case. I heard that pure CJ does work better for a rally setup. So, yeah, that will be over here. Hold on. If you're a Kraken, you might be using Alex. Right? This complicates things. If you're using Alex, it complicates things. I mean, would you be running Charles Martel with Alex then? And then YSG will be pushed out to Saladin. Saladin Ethelfled. Saladin Ethelfled is actually really good. So maybe we can do that. Where would we put YSG though? You know what? You can technically do this. If you're a Kraken. You know what I mean? You can actually run a 2 most YSG here. And then Mina Mehmet. This looks pretty good, no? Yeah, so if you're Kraken, you can use Pierce CJ, Pars Bertel Alex, Saladin Ethelfled, Hoopmos YSG, and then Minamoto Mehmet. Yeah, your archers hit hard. Yeah, I think this might be it for KVK2 infantry main. Alright, let's go ahead and change the rally though. Yeah, Pierce, CJ, I heard from the people who are in KVK2 right now. CJ and Pierce CJ in that order is it, apparently. Maybe Richard Joan to help a lot. I don't think Richard Joan can actually squeeze in anywhere here though. Can he? Where would you put Richard? I mean, you can technically put Richard with Alec. And then still maintain Charles Martel with YSG. But I think this is better. I like what I'm seeing here. Because like then you don't get to use Archer, right? I think this is fun. And then Rally, Pierce CJ, 100%. Charles Martel YSG. Technically, you can use Woozy Tian as a rally, a garrison, but you gotta play KVK2 again for you to do that. We're not gonna go into that too much. We'll just put Woozy Tian right there, just to kind of share that. Okay, well, Woozy Tian can be a garrison lead if you have her. If you're Imp main, you don't have 2 cap set. If you're a Kraken, you might be able to. If you're a Kraken, you might be able to. I'm not talking about Whale. I'm talking about Kraken. People like Raven Emperor here. Who wants to run 5 marches. It's inefficient for them to run 3 infantry march. Even in KVK2. So I think this is okay. I think this is okay. So Rally, we have Pierce, CJ, Garrison, Charles Bertel, YSG. If you have Woozy Tian, you can mix it. But most likely, you're not going to have Woozy Tian unless you're playing KVK2 twice and you're a Whale. But then again, if you're a Whale, why are you going to play KVK2 twice? I don't know. But that's basically, or Kraken. Why would you play KVK2 twice? I don't know, but that is an option that you need to look at because Woozy Tian does outperform Charles Martel. Maybe I should get both CJ and Alex up after seeing this. No. Sir, you're an efficient Whale, sir. You're efficient Kraken. You need to save up your gold test so they can rally your garrison in Season Conquest. We talked about this. Don't get lured into this. This is for people with infinite amount of money who doesn't really care about efficiencies at all. And, you know, they just want to perform really, really well in KVK2. So I think this is it. Let's go ahead and move on to Season of Conquest infantry main. Wait, KVK3. Let's go to KVK3. KVK3 is going to be different from Season of Conquest. There you go. Bertrand is good. Maybe for Cab in KVK2. Yeah, Bertrand can be. Honestly, I don't really recommend running Bertrand, to be honest with you. Like, it's so trash compared to CJ. But we can talk about it. I think I'll rather run Saladin, even if you're a Kraken. But technically speaking, you can run a rally with Takeda. But yeah, we'll talk about it when we get to Cavalry. Alright. Now we are entering Season of Conquest. As we enter KVK3, we get... Oh, wait, hold on. My lettering is a little off. Let's just go ahead and move that a little bit left. There you go. If you're free to play in Rising Kingdoms, you have to run 1 infantry mark. What would that be? Should we just say 秦始皇 YSG? Should we just give the free-to-play infantry main 秦始皇 YSG? I mean, that is the answer. To be really, really honest with you, that is the answer. But we can't do that. We can't be too... Yeah, we can't do that. Go ahead and bring out our Baichu Luchas. Wait, do I not have Baichus and Luchas? Let's go ahead and add more Baichus and Luchas. How could I not have enough Baichus and Luchas? Okay. Hold on. Now let's go get more Luchas. Oh no. What did I do? Wait, why doesn't it open up like it did? Okay. Oh no. Uh-oh. Wait, I must have Lucha saved somewhere. Okay, I don't know if I have Lucha. Let's look for it. I'm like, I swear to God I have some Lucha somewhere. I just have too many commanders here. How do I not have Lucha saved up? There you go. There you go. Yeah, I knew I had Lucha saved up. We're gonna need a lot of Luchas here. Maybe Arthur too. Alright. Bertrand is good for KVK2 in Cap in KVK2. Yeah, just go for a Qin Shi Huang. Yeah. I don't think we can do this. In all honesty. Wait. Okay, I need to add more Qin Shi Huangs now. Sorry about that, guys. But it's okay, we knew we had some there. Wait, do I not have Qin Shi Huang added here? Okay, William Wallace might be needed, so we'll go ahead and add her. Wait, I swear to God I have Qin Shi Huang somewhere. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we got some Qin Huangs here. Add more because Qin Huang is going to be really important. There you go. Now I added too many Qin Huangs, I think. But it's okay. You never get enough Qin Huangs. There you go. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do Qin Huang YSG for free to play. Hold on. Yeah. And for low spenders, though, I'll say buy Chiluche. And then maybe into Qin Huang and YSG. If you can swap him, that is. And keep YSG. Which is a very, very difficult thing to do for infantrymen. But I'll say Bai Qi Li Che, Qi Xuan YSG is probably the best you can do with low spender. Right? 2 marches. Just finished. And in all honesty, even the misspender, as you enter KVK 3, is the exactly same way, I think. Qin Shuang YSG by Chiluche. Like, if you're a mid-spender, I think you will still have Bai Chiluche, Qin Shuang YSG. I'm gonna move up a little more Bai Chi, so we don't really see that many. Yeah, even if you're a mid spender, I'll say Bai Qi Liu Chen Qin Shuang YSG is still the right play here. Do you think that is smart to invest in Arthur right now? I think right now, yes. I think it's stupid to invest in Kangam Chan over Arthur because Kangam Chan is not AoE. I think if you're going for cavalry, you should still invest in Arthur over Kangam Chan, is my opinion. I think this is it. Yeah, mid spender, no change. Low spender, mid spender, same thing. You either should work on those marches or you just don't have them, but you're still work in progress into KVK3. Right? And then for Whale, I think this is when you can kind of start adding a new commander pairing like Arthur. Where's Achilles at? Where's our man Achilles? Where's Achilles? Did I already move it? Oh, there you go. Get more Achilles, though. I do want, I do want more copies of Achilles. Yeah. Ooh. Yep. There you go. Yeah. Arthur Achilles is fine, and then Bai Chiluche. And then Qin Shuang YSG maybe? If you're a whale. Go ahead and move it from here. I think this is probably the right play for whales. Mid spender should have 3 marches in KVK3. I don't think so. Even if you're mid spender, I think you should have 2 marches. Because like for infantry, right? You need to work on one extra commander, right? Because you cannot swap YSG. I think for mid spender, you will still need to work on 2 commands. And just like focus on actually expertising them, giving them legendary equipments and whatnot. It's my recommendation. I don't recommend mid spenders to go into 3 marches just because I don't think that's really healthy for them. But yeah, if you're a whale, having 3 marches are good. Focusing on 1 march because whales might be able to rally your garrison. So focusing on 3 marches is fine. And the whole rallying garrison for Season of Conquest is actually, they need to be done all the way from scratch. Now, if you're a Kraken though, this is where it gets kind of weird. If you're a Kraken, obviously you need Bai Chu Lu Chen. But you need William Wallace as well. Where's William Wallace? I added some. Yo. So let's go ahead and move those guys up. Arthur, Achilles, Bai Chi Lu Che. 我秦始皇 YSG. Arthur, Achilles. And then what do you add from here? William Wallace. So if you're a Kraken, I think Bai Chu William Wallace, Qi Wang YSG, Arthur Achilles, Liu Che, do you want to put in CJ here? You do 5-5-5-1 by Chu. I don't recommend that at all, personally. Do you put in CJ into the mix then? I don't think you should run 3 infantry marchers though. Even as a Kraken. In season in KVK 3. Like Season of Conquest later down the road, maybe later he might change their mind. Then should we just do this then? Achilles GG. Okay. Arthur and Hector, or Arthur, Hector, and then Liu Che, Philip. Is this the right play? 5 March. So Bai Chi William Wallace, Qin Shi Wang YSG, Achilles GG, Liu Che, Philip, and Arthur, Hector. This might be the right play. Or just put it like this and then put CJ at the end so that you can potentially swap in between Philip and CJ. What do you guys think? And then rally is very simple. You need Scipio Aemilianus and then William Wallace. Garrison is also very simple. Gorgo Toku. Or if you want to put Hector instead of Toku, that's also fine. But that, I would say, is potentially what you can do for KVK 3. I don't think it is possible. Well, obviously it's possible, but I don't think it is really recommended that you go 7 marches into KVK 3 even for Kraken, in my opinion. Seems right? Yeah, I think this is pretty straightforward. Yeah. Shinshuan YSG, obviously, if you're free to play, build up one commander outside of YSG and then just get that mixed up with Shinshuan. This is just too much to miss out on. If you're low spender, I'll say buy Chiluche, Shinshuan YSG. Mid spender, I think it's the same thing. I think low spender would have basically what Latka said. Yeah, I think low spender will just have like lower skill level by Chiluche. And mid spender would have just expertise by Chiluche, YSG, Shinshuan YSG. I think that's basically what that is. Let's just go ahead and swap those guys so that looks a little better. If you're a whale though, can run 3 marches, one of each shoot type, and then the whale person should be working on rally or garrison setup with his first set. So I don't think he should expand himself beyond 3 marches in KVK 3 because you're still working on your main rally or garrison setup, right? In such case, we can use rally as Scipio Aemilianus and Gorgo Toku or Hector. And then if you're a Kraken, you can technically look into Baichi, William Wallace, Shinshuan YSG, Arthur, GG. No. Achilles, GG, Arthur, Hector, and then Luce plus Alpha, right? Whether that is Philip that you want to use, or if you don't have Philip, you ran out of gold heads after investing in rally or garrison commander, you can technically run on CJ with Luce, which I think CJ will be the primary in that. Okay. I think that was pretty good. Like, I could be wrong here and there, but I think generally we have a pretty good idea of what infantry main should be running in KVK 1, KVK 2, and KVK 3. Now I'm out of breath and my neck hurts like crazy, so I'm gonna actually stop this here today. And we're gonna continue this on tomorrow with cavalry and archers, and I do apologize for not preparing this in advance too much. So tomorrow I'll have all of the commanders kind of uploaded on time. Yeah, if someone has saved CJ after KVK2, why not use him? Yeah, exactly. If you have CJ worked on in KVK2 and you did not use him as part of your 2 commander swap commanders, such as Charles Mantel and Pierce, I would say are the 2 best options for infantry mates. I would say, yeah, why not use CJ, right? Use CJ with William Wallace. Baichi is a classic. Use him with Luce so that you can actually have 2 smite commanders. And then you can have 2 combo commanders with Achilles, GG, and then, Arthur, Hector. But one thing to just keep in mind is that this could all change for KVK 3 if and once we find out more information about the new infantry commanders that are coming. So for those of you who are watching this and like, oh yeah, like 3 months later, you're like, oh yeah, this is all wrong. Yeah, this might be because this was made before we found out about the new releases of infantry commanders in January. And maybe we'll do an update on that afterwards. But so far, I think this is pretty much accurate, or as accurate as I can get it from my end. But again, I am having a little bit of a sore throat, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out the stream and recording for this. Hope you guys enjoyed this tier list, though. This was really enjoyable to make. I didn't know it was gonna take an hour for me to actually make it, so I do apologize for the unprepared commander sculptures and all that stuff. Tomorrow, when I do come back for cavalry or archers, I'll go ahead and get more prepared on those. If you guys did enjoy today's stream, please go ahead and drop a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys. I'm gonna close out the recording, but I'm gonna send you guys all to someone else. And for those of you who are watching it on YouTube, I'll see you all in the next video, guys. And peace. All right. Those of you who are on the live stream still, thank you guys so much for sticking around. I know that I was live for a while. Let's go ahead and send you guys to someone else who is actually streaming Rise of Kingdoms. Ooh, we have Chasky and Gnome Lord. I'm gonna send you guys to Gnome Lord. He's been streaming a lot. He got a lot of followers lately. So I'm gonna send you guys to him. Please be nice to him. There's a lot of great people there too. So, hey man, yeah, enjoy his stream. He actually does fighting. Like, I don't have any wars right now, so unfortunately I can't showcase that. Hope you guys enjoy your time, your night at Gnome stream. Again, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And as always, I'll see y'all tomorrow, guys. See ya.